Earth will get a second mini-moon for 2 months this year. Earth will get a second moon for 2 months this year, as a small asteroid orbits the planet, discovered in August this year. The asteroid will become a mini-moon, revolving around Earth in a horseshoe shape from September 29 to November 25. Researchers spotted the asteroid using an instrument in South Africa and labeled it 2024 PT5. Scientists have studied the orbit of 2024 PT5, an asteroid from the Arjuna asteroid belt, for 21 days, determining its future path. But Earth's gravitational pull will draw 2024 PT5 towards it, and much like our moon, it will orbit our planet but only for 56 days. While other non-Earth objects have entered Earth's orbit before, some don't complete full revolutions of Earth, and some however do, and become so-called mini-moons. 2024 PT5, which is larger than some of the other mini-moons, will return to Earth's orbit in 2055. Christmas Eve asteroid to pass closest to Earth. NASA confirms. The asteroid 2024 XN1, nicknamed as the Christmas Eve asteroid, will pass Earth at a speed of 14,700 miles per hour, on December 24. The asteroid was first discovered on December 12, after taking its orbit into account, and they labeled it a close approach. Asteroid 2024 XN1 is the largest of the next 5 asteroids that will make close approaches to Earth. This space rock, measuring around 120 feet in diameter, is being closely monitored by NASA. The asteroid will make its closest approach at 2:56 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, on December 24. Although it is classified as a near miss in astronomical terms, experts assure that there is no risk of collision. The asteroid is expected to safely pass at a distance of 4.48 million miles. NASA's solar probe touches the Sun on Christmas Eve. NASA's Parker Solar Probe made history with the closest ever approach to the Sun. The Parker Solar Probe, which is roughly the size of a small car, has now become the human-made object to come closest to touching the Sun. Parker was designed by NASA and APL to touch the Sun, braving the solar corona to collect up-close data. On Christmas Eve of December 24, the probe managed to travel to just within 3.86 million miles of the Sun's surface, a new record. The spacecraft endures temperatures up to 982 degrees Celsius, and moving up to 430,000 miles per hour, as it flies through the atmosphere of the Sun's corona. The Christmas Eve mission was the 3 particularly close approaches planned for Parker, with 2 more scheduled for March and June of next year. It will remain in its current orbit until the end of the mission, when the spacecraft runs out of fuel on June 19. A planetary alignment will occur this January. On the evening of January 21, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Venus and Saturn will align in the sky. A planetary alignment refers to the simultaneous gathering of several planets on one side of the Sun. This is referred to as a planetary parade. Of this 6 planets, only Neptune and Uranus requires a telescope for a better view. Mars will shine on the eastern horizon, and Jupiter will be positioned a little higher, in the constellation Taurus. Uranus will be in the constellation Aries, near Taurus. Neptune, Saturn, and Venus will be located in the western horizon, while Saturn is in the constellation Pisces. January 21 is generally the most visible around the world, but the viewing time may vary based on your location. If you miss the event, the planetary alignment might be visible for several days before and after that date. Saturn's rings will temporarily vanish in 2025. In March and November 2025, Saturn's rings will be invisible to Earth observers, due to an optical illusion called a ring plane crossing. This occurs due to Saturn's thin rings orientation and Earth's tilt, which last occurred in 2009. The rings will appear slightly in angle, and they will reappear gradually after March, until they disappear again in November. Saturn takes 29.5 years to complete a solar orbit, and the angle of its rings relative to the Sun varies by 26.7 degrees, NASA says. The rings pass through edge onto the Sun at least twice in every orbit. They will fade from view again in November 2025 and reappear gradually through telescopes, with full visibility expected by 2027 for another 13 to 15 years.